Yep. So I wanted to get your thoughts on Joe Douglas, the New York Jets general manager. A lot of Jets fans are kind of split on the guy. Some people are believers in Joe Douglas. Some people are non-believers in Joe Douglas. Where do you stand on Joe Douglas today or right now?
I trust Joe Douglas. The non-believers are probably pointing to some of his free agent signings from last season, which understandably so, but you have to look at the contracts he gave them. He gave a bunch of guys one-year deals. He wasn't building for this year. It looked like he was getting placeholders, stopgaps. It's like he didn't expect to win this season, which I don't know how that might rub you the wrong way, but he looked at this team and realized it's going to take more than one season for me to rebuild. I'll get a couple stopgap pieces and fill the holes later, and that's what he did. Brashad Perriman, one-year deal. His biggest mistake was not re-signing Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson played very well in Carolina, and I think that was part of Sam Darnold's regression too. He didn't have Anderson anymore, so he missed out on that one. But George Fant, Connor McGovern, he essentially one-year deals for them. I think they got like 3 years, but they're no more guaranteed money, if I'm correct. I know that's how Fant's contract is. He's got no more guaranteed money, so if they want to release him, go ahead. McGovern, I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's kind of that same way. So his free agent signings are kind of questionable right now, and we'll have to look at this offseason, see how he does now. But he's a draft guy. That's how he came into this league. He was a scout. And his draft class this year, I loved his draft class. Arguably the best Jets draft class in a long time, which isn't saying much, but it was good. He got his franchise left tackle. He got his stud wide receiver. After he traded down, he was still able to get a stud wide receiver. He got Ashton Davis, who I think he can be a solid rotational guy, at least at strong safety, if not a starter. They are very high on him, so maybe he can prove me wrong there. Michael Pirine, good change of pace back. I did not like the James Morgan pick at quarterback. And Bryce Hall, Brandon Mann, punter, got booed for a leg. And then they got another Cameron Clark, a guard. He was a tackle in college, transitioned to guard, and he played maybe a couple snaps, but if he gets into a camp battle, I think he could possibly beat out Elfline from some of his college tape and how he projects. And either way, his first couple picks were pretty good. He had a good draft class, and he's bringing stability to the Jets. And that was proven with this hire of Robert Saleh, that there's some stability there. He built a good scouting department and personnel department. He's able to get Phil Savage, Chad Alexander, a lot of respected guys, brought back Rex Hogan. I don't know if these names mean anything, but Phil Savage was a Senior Bowl director. And Chad Alexander came from the Ravens. So he's bringing in a good scouting and personnel staff, bringing that together. And he's building it the right way. It's obviously not going to happen overnight, but I do like what he's done so far and trust that he's going to continue building this team the right way.
Yep, and I'm actually a believer in Joe Douglas as well. We'll see what he can do as far as, building up the New York Jets for the future. I think the future is sort of trending up for the Jets, but we'll see, man. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juiciest Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.